going on, Knicks fans? I'm your host, Vigo Sports Talk. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about our winning versus the Los Angeles Clippers. The Knicks beat the Clippers 123 to 111. We finally ended the four-game losing streak. The Knicks, they came into this game with a lot of motivation, determination to win this game. These last 4 games for the New York Knicks, that's not them. Especially for the defense. I don't know what's wrong, honestly. We might need another player that can play defense, a two-way player. Who knows? But these last 4 games, that was not the Knicks. We know that. We're not the old New York Knicks. We're not the Knicks that were known for losing, that we suck for years. This is a new era for the New York Knicks. And with how we played the last few games, that was not us. So we made sure to remind everybody that we're the New York Knicks and we're one of the best teams in the league, and we beat the Clippers. We did start off a little slow offensively, and then defensively, it got better in the second half. But in the first half, you could tell they were just getting wide open looks, you know what I mean? Especially with how Kawhi has been playing. Kawhi Leonard. He's been different these last few games. Kawhi Leonard scored 25 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. A few games ago, he scored like 50 against the Pistons. And that was his career high, too. I was surprised, because I could have sworn he could have scored like 50 with the Spurs or the Raptors. I don't know, but I feel like, especially how the Clippers have been all season, they want to win games, so he's starting to play a lot harder. And honestly, shout out to the Clippers, because they're not a bad team. I feel like there's a lot of drama going on with the team, especially with Chris Paul. With how they treated him, they just sent him home, which was pretty wrong. That was honestly disrespectful. You're going to treat... He's possibly one of your best franchise players Going from Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, Chris Paul, Lob City. And with the way how you treated those 3 players is unacceptable. The fact you sent Chris Paul home, okay, so maybe he's not the same Chris Paul, and he was even in a rotation. It doesn't matter. He didn't care about winning. He just wanted to spend his last year in LA with his family. They live in LA. This is the team he loved the most. He basically he started his career with the Clippers. That's how he became the person who he is today. And for them to just send him home it's just wrong. I hope he goes to a new team. I hope he can at least end his career with a ring or something. A ring. Anything with a ring, I hope. Because honestly, he deserves it. Between him, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, well, you could argue maybe James Harden. The only reason I'm saying that is because with how James Harden has been the last few years, with him forcing his way out of cities, different teams. And I know you can say the same with Westbrook. He's played with like 5 teams in the last 4 years. With Westbrook, he knows he's not the same player he was with OKC. So he's not forcing his way out of the team saying, I'm the best player. This team runs on me. He's not like that. That's how Harden is. Harden, he's forced his way out of teams. Who knows? He might request a trade after the season. I don't know. But with Westbrook, he was averaging a triple-double with OKC. He's possibly one of the best guards. Not even the best guard. Best rebounding guards to ever play the game. So, Westbrook, Chris Paul, maybe Harden, they should at least win 1 championship. Man, it's whatever Chris Paul. I hope everything is well with him. But back to the video. This game, I was nervous going to this game because I did not want to lose 5 straight games. And the Clippers, they've been hot recently. So they could upset, you never know. But we made sure they're not going to win. Besides, it was mainly James Harden, Zubac, Kawhi who did all the work. And then with the Knicks, who do I gotta say? Jalen Brunson, captain of New York, led us to the win. In today's game, Jalen Brunson, 26 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 0 steals, and 1 block. For today's game, we actually put McBride in the starting lineup. I kept saying that from the beginning. We should have kept McBride in the starting lineup. The reason he started today was because Mike Brown thought because of how James Harden and Kawhi and all their guards, he felt like McBride, because of the defender he is, he's a good defender. He would match up against James Harden, and he honestly did a good job. In the second quarter, when he was making all those threes, it gave the Knicks a spark for us to come back in the game, and we got the lead. If it wasn't for that, the game would be much different. So shout out to Miles McBride. And also, he only scored 2 points. Tyler Kolek, he only scored 2 points. But listen, when he's on the floor, the Knicks are just a different team. In today's game, Tyler Kolek scored 2 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks. But when he was on the floor, the team was plus 18. You heard me, plus 18. With how well, let me remind you, he's a point guard. He's not looking to score 20 points a game. He's looking to pass the ball. And when he's on the court, he helps the Knicks. He helps them win. He's earned his spot back in the rotation. Like I said a while ago, he started the season in the rotation. Then he was taken out of rotation since the G League. And with all the injuries to all our guards, he was back in the rotation. And he's earned Mike Brown's trust. He has earned Mike Brown's trust. He's always Mike Brown. I'm telling you, he holds every player accountable. When Kolek makes a mistake, he yells at him respectfully as a coach, not like in a bad way. If he makes a dumb mistake, he's not afraid to talk. And with how Mike Brown's been coaching him, he has a bright future ahead of him, and I can't wait to see what the future has for him. This is my favorite game, one of my favorite games of the year, because the Knicks. It feels good when the Knicks win. It just feels great. With the Knicks, we played the Phoenix Suns on Friday, and going to this game, the Suns they're a good team. Let me start with that. They're a good team. They have Dillon Brooks, who's been having a really good year. They got Devin Booker. We all know how he is. Colin Gillespie, Villanova kid. He's been great coming out the bench. Well, now he's a starter right now because Jalen Green's been out for I don't even know how long. I believe he is out tomorrow, but the next Suns game, which is in a week or two from now, he might play that game. So going to this game for the Knicks to win, honestly, with how he played against the Clippers, offensively and defensively, keep it like that. And for a player like Dillon Brooks, if you know Dillon Brooks, he's that type of player to get in your head. He trash talks a lot. He's gonna do whatever you can. He's gonna do whatever he can to distract you. We can't let players like Cat get in his head, mess up, because he does that with everybody. You've seen what he did with LeBron, rage baiting him. He's a player you don't want to get in your head. So if just do not listen to Dillon Brooks. Just play defense, and we need Jalen Brunson and Cat to score at least 30 points. Our bench to play nice, and our defense. I feel like we should keep the lineup the same with Brunson at point guard, McBride at shooting guard, Bridges at small forward, OG at power forward, and Cat at center. Cat's matchup will be Mark Williams, the former Hornet, and then for the power forward, I'm not sure. I think it's Royce O'Neal. That'll be OG's matchup, but actually, never mind. OG's matchup will be probably Devin Booker because he's our best defender on the team, and he always plays against the best player on the team. And then for Bridges, I would assume maybe someone like Colin Gillespie or McBride. And I don't know who else is in the starting lineup. That's all I know. Until Jalen Green comes back, it's going to be different. I believe in the Knicks. They're going to be on a winning streak. We're going to get everything figured out, and we're back. That's all I got to say for today's episode. This is Vigo Sports Talk, host of Vigo Talks Knicks, and I'll see you next episode, Knicks fans. Peace. Let's go Knicks.